Gabrielle's actually getting her braces on in a matter of like 2 weeks. It was an interesting appointment to say the least, because the doctor started talking to her about like jaw surgery. Guys, I spot a Christmas tree already. I spot a Christmas tree. So hey guys, happy Thursday. When you guys see this video, it'll probably be in real time, even though I have a few other videos to come. So this, you know, we'll see how this goes, if it does fall in the order of the typical videos or if I'm gonna post this one ahead. We're currently out at the orthodontist office, the girls and I, because both the older girl, well, no, not Mick, but the two other older girls are getting assessed for braces. Oh, why am I still talking to y'all with my mask on? Why? I should start by drinking a sip of water, because I was in there like croaking like a frog. My throat kind of hurt, and I just felt like a little, you know, dehydration headache. I didn't drink enough before leaving the house, and when I wake up, I usually drink because I spent the night kind of nursing a baby. So and this is actually like hard water. This is something that Aaron and I are trying to deal with. Our softener is still kind of down. So can y'all see me? I'm trying to see if this camera is clean. The lens are kind of dirty. But anyways, we're trying to fix our softener. I just messaged him about it because your girl has eczema now. What in the world? That happened as a result of having hard water, and also Charlotte's eczema is like flared up like mad because of the water. So I'm just like super worried that the other kids, the younger ones, will end up having to deal with that if the water doesn't get fixed. So Aaron and I kind of made an arrangement today. It's gonna get done today, get done like this. I told him, like, I know he has a lot on his plate, but honestly, if he can't get it done, we should just get someone to do it, because it's required, like ASAP. Like, look at my arm, look at my hand. It's starting to strip. Anyways, I digress. Back to what I was saying. We're at the orthodontist office because both Charlotte and Gabrielle are supposed to get braces. Charlotte didn't. She got assessed today to see if she would indeed get the braces on like right away, right now, like Gabrielle is, because she's still growing, and you know, you don't want to put on braces and she's not where she needs to be, and then you have to, like, you're going to spend more money putting on more braces later on. So the doctor assessed her today, and she didn't actually, he said we're going to come back and reevaluate things in another 9 months to determine when she can get them on. So she won't have them on for 9 months, which is not a bad thing, because I think it's good. One kid at a time. I feel like it would be like, if they both got it on at the same time, I guess they could kind of both go in to get their braces tightened. But I've had braces before. I know that each case is an individual case, and so I guarantee you any money that the cases will not be synced. So they probably wouldn't even end up going to their appointments at the same time. I gotta go because Bree's gotta get back to class. Are you going back into class, Bree?
What time is it?
I don't know. Or are you done that class for the day? Oh, okay. Bree got some spacers put in her teeth today to help prepare her. She said they feel a little bit uncomfortable. She got them placed in between a few of her molars back in the back. And yeah, I guess I'll go into more details to explain what it's going to fix when we get home, because I'm filming on my camera right now. It's not the best footage, but
no.
Yeah. So I haven't eaten breakfast yet. The kids haven't eaten breakfast yet, and you know, I hope the footage of this is okay. Oh jeez. It's always fun trying to run out to these appointments early in the morning, said no mom ever. But truth be told, it wasn't bad. It was really good. The kids were good. Oh my gosh. So guys, I am back from our appointment. Ooh, girl's looking washed out. Overall, it went really well. I am sorry if the footage in the car wasn't good, so let me kind of backpedal here a little bit. Like I said, we were at the orthodontist to get the girls' teeth assessed for braces. Well, we did the formal assessment via virtual, but this assessment was for sure to get Bree her steps to get into braces, but for Charlotte to kind of check to see if she had, if all her teeth were where they need to be, if she'd grown, if they've, you know, she's grown enough, and to get them on. Because one thing you don't want to do is to get them on and then you grow and your teeth shift some more, and then you'll have to get them back on again. It was an interesting appointment to say the least, because the doctor started talking to her about like jaw surgery, and that's something he casually mentioned to me when we were talking, but jaw surgery was never an option for me nor for her. It was just kind of strange, because I know, like, from his perspective, that's what his job is to do, is to kind of tell us all the things, but the way he approached it was just kind of weird, just because it's like he was referring to it as bad. It would have been bad, or this appointment turned out better than he thought, because it would have been bad, like he would have had to suggest jaw surgery and yada yada yada, when in reality orthodontic work is really a matter of preference. So if it really had to come down to her doing like jaw surgery, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, parent wise, and I think even for her, we would probably leave her teeth just the way they are than to go that route. So it was a very interesting meeting for her. On the other hand, Gabrielle's went pretty smoothly. We'll go back, we'll revisit for Charlotte, and I think in 9 months, to kind of see where her jaw is at 9 months. But then for Gabrielle's actually getting her braces on in a matter of like 2 weeks. So she had spacers put in today. The spacers were to mark where she's gonna have to have some kind of elastic or things put in, but she's not getting those in right away. They won't be going on until the 9 month mark, after, like, within treatment, 9 months into her treatment. So yeah, so that's that. Do they still feel uncomfortable?
Oh yeah, they hurt.
She said they hurt, and she hasn't even had the braces part on yet. Gabrielle did her braces prep, and I think that's, yeah, and that's pretty much it. Running out the door, I always tell hubby, I'm like, I find that I get out the door much faster when I'm here by myself. I got up, we got the two girls and I, and the two little ones managed to get out the door. I was at my appointment on time, with time to spare. And it's always so interesting when we go together, whenever we have things and we're trying to run, it's so much harder to get out the door. And all the only common denominator is hubby. He's the one that whenever he's with us and we're late, whenever we're late, it's usually when he's with us. I'm not saying he's causing us to be late, but it's just a matter of, I don't know, grouping everyone together and getting out the house. I don't know what it is, why it's just so challenging to get out the house with all of us. But when I'm here, I'm able to get us to our appointments on time. We're back now, and I am trying to get myself something to eat because I left the house starved. I strategically booked it for the time frame because I figured the little one would still be sleeping, and he woke up partially in between the appointment, which wasn't bad, and he was in good spirits, so the appointment went smoothly. But I can just, that's always a struggle when you're trying to get out the door, or when you're trying to get to appointments with the little ones. It goes over in my head. I have to like think about how I'm gonna execute it to make sure that I do it successfully. It doesn't always go very well, especially when we're getting close to like nap times and things of that sort. So this morning it was successful. As for like getting Gabrielle's braces on, I told Charlotte she could sit in, because that way she gets to see the process. She's gonna be getting braces, and that way she can also kind of support her sister. And it's basically like an hour or so. So that's gonna be the plan. That way I don't have to run in. I'm making myself a quick thing of tea. What's her cute little outfit for today? Did you see the snow? There was no snow today, but you saw the snow yesterday. Is it cold outside? Was it cold outside? Mm-hmm. Yeah? What do you want to do today?
Go outside.
where do you want to go? The backyard is super wet. You don't want to go out there. As of the past few days, I was telling you, I think in the last vlog, that we got snow, we got hail, we got rain. So the weather has been so trippy. It's all over the place, and obviously the colder weather is fast approaching. So we actually have quite a few things on the agenda to do. One is to break down that trampoline. Two is to get our brakes fixed on our vehicle. I told Babes today, I was like, okay, like I can, you know, it's something we've been talking about, and it's something that he wanted to do himself because he knows how to do it. But he has so many things on the agenda that I'm a little concerned that the time constraints is just a little too tight. You know, like we need, these things have to get done, and they have to get done in a timely manner because the colder weather is here now, and I'm just like confused as to how you're gonna, you know, it's hard to work in the cold weather, like moving your hands and doing, you know, that kind of thing when we're out there. So I'm a little apprehensive because I personally don't like working like that in cold weather. I was debating if I should go for a walk out there because it looks nice, the sun's still shining, but it's cold. It's cold. Also, because I don't know if you guys check out my mommy channel, but on there I was talking about my incidents with this sweater and Roots. So I had this sweater and I kept, well, it wasn't this one, but I bought a sweater there for hubby's birthday, and that was fine. But I had bought one for myself too. So I went to go, I tried it on and I didn't like the way the sweater fit because when I went shopping, of course I went with kids, so I couldn't try it on. I then came back home, tried on the sweater, realized I didn't like the way it fit. Then when I returned it and came home with the other one, they forgot to take the tag off. Actually, no, they forgot to take the tag off the first time. Then I had to go in to do that. Then I returned it for another sweater, which was basically this sweater. It was in gray. And then I came home and the sweater, I tried it on and it was just way too big because it's like one of those sizes, it's like a non-gender size, so it's like in between male and female, and I didn't know, so I bought my typical size and it didn't fit, and then I had to return it to get the size. Then I came home with this sweater. Instead I'm like, let me get something purple because I tried the gray, and as much as I wear a lot of grays and blacks, I thought the gray was just too ashy. I'm like, I can't do this. So I went back, I returned it, and then I exchanged it for this. Came home and lo and behold, a tag was still there. So I know I kind of told this story on my mommy channel, but that being said, I actually called, and I didn't call to get any kind of reward. I literally just called to say, you know, I just want to point this out that this happens this many times in your store. I'm a little confused as to why it keeps happening because honestly, if I come back there, I kind of don't want it to happen. And I have two little ones that when I'm coming here, it's already hard enough to shop with two little ones, let alone to be running back to return stuff, which is not a part of my original agenda. Upon talking to the woman, she said, oh, you know, we'll talk to the manager, and it's been happening quite a few times, and we've been talking to like those new workers, you know, because they separated like the stores. Now the kids section is not a part of the original store. They have a whole separate store. So she's saying a lot of the workers coming there, a lot of the people that are working there are coming from the kids store, and the kids store don't have the tags. I didn't know that. Long story short, she called me back, and then she's like, oh, the manager called me back and said that they felt so sorry, and they're very apologetic because obviously the ratio of which this incident occurred or happened is just so high. Like I went in there, it happened 3 out of 5 times, 5 trips in a matter of a month. So they felt very bad, they were very apologetic, and then they ended up just, so yeah guys, my memory card ran out of memory. It was basically like, girl, you are talking too much. But anyways, long story short, they offered me they extended their family sale to me, family and friends I think it's called, and it's like 40% off, and I'm just like, oh, like it's a good thing because it's nice. It's almost 50% off, which is huge. It does exclude a couple key things, especially one thing that I would have liked to get. It always goes like that, but it's still a really good deal. It's like a good way to shop for Christmas presents and stuff like that. So it starts today, and I can walk in at any time between the next couple of days, and so I really should get on that as well before I forget because it's a really good offer. I was thinking like, geez, like I just came in there and spent this money before. Why, how come I, you know, anywhere else would offer me a percentage off of it, like off of what I spent already, but no, 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 they're very smart. They're like, oh, we'll give it to you. We'll give you the discount off of what you'll come and spend again. It's just like, haven't I spent enough already? So I'm stuck between trying to help this one come through here. Okay, there you go. Still need to break that box down and make that bed, by the way. And following this little guy because he just keeps moving from one spot to the next. I basically just have my computer over here because I am trying to work. I'm trying to study a little bit in between editing a vlog. Yeah, I was over here sitting trying to work on the ground. I'm trying to study in between working on a vlog. And I've ran from here to, I was sitting right here with them to over by the stair where Zavi was, and to the next room. And now we're back here because he's so busy. What are you singing, Zoe?
Baby boy, never run away.
Are you still selling ice cream?
Yes, I'm the ice cream girl.
Okay.
I'm the ice cream girl. I got to go from there.
And then he's on the go again. Guys, let me know if down below if your kid ever played this fun little game. Zavi just throws different things, could be. This is so funny watching him crawl too because he knows how to crawl. We've witnessed him crawling twice like a baby. Zavi, take your face out of there. We've witnessed him crawl twice like a real baby. On his knees, doing the thing, and now he is doing this. What on earth? What on earth?
You come the ice cream truck. You come
Hi.
the ice cream truck.
Hi.
You come the
Oh man, and Zoe's busy with this vehicle. She's an ice cream truck. It's interesting to know. I'm curious to know what's gonna happen when we do get our new floors done, if she's gonna be able to drive these vehicles around inside the house. Because right now we're pretty lenient with it, but with our new floors coming in, I'm not sure when it's gonna happen, because honestly, I don't think it's gonna happen now before winter. I'm thinking it's not gonna happen until next year because it's not gonna be convenient having that done right now. But I just don't know what's gonna happen. I know some of you guys were wondering, why don't you put him in his playpen? But he doesn't like it there. By the time I put him in there, he stands and he bounces and does his thing, but then he gets bored and cries and wants to come out. Not to mention he's busy. He just has a lot of energy and he doesn't really nap a lot. So he does just kind of want to go all over the place and basically crawl around. And that's exactly how he's going to burn off the energy to take naps. I feel like if I put him in and he's just sitting down, he's not burning off that energy that he has. And he's a lot more active than the girls were at this age. Look at it. He's literally gone back this way, back and forth so many times. And it's not like he's not walking from place to place. He's walking from this room to that room. And watch him go. Look at him. Was he upset?
He wants the ice cream truck. He wants the ice cream truck.
Are you being nice to him?
Yes.
Zavi. Zavi. What happened? Papa? Look at me. Come here. Papa. What happened?
Oh, I'm out of gas. What will I do? What will I do?
I don't know. You tell me. What will you do?
Maybe you should fix me.
I should give you some gas?
Yes. And,
Okay.
And fix me a new tire.
Oh, okay. What are you here for? I'm not the tire repair guy. I'm just a gas station guy.
Oh, that's a gas station. There, that is.
Zavi's playing with a hamburger patty. So fun. it's not always the case. Like the kids play with, you can have all the toys in the world, but then they'll find like the simplest of things to play with. I remember Xavi being like obsessed with remotes. He still is. He's super obsessed with like the PlayStation remote. And a couple months back, I found this remote that was basically like the kid version of the PlayStation remote. And he knows the big difference. Like this one does all the same things. It moves in the same motions, has the similar buttons. It even makes sounds. I thought he would be even more excited about it, and yet he wasn't. He still prefers the real thing. Stop your fake coughing, boy. Yeah, he still prefers the real thing, and he wouldn't trade in the real thing for the toy. I'll give it to him and he'll play with it for like 2 minutes, but then he's just over it. So guys, towards the end of the vlog here, I had to basically just scrap that footage because it was not very good. But Gabriella and I were talking about just her experience being at the orthodontist. Like, she was told she can't have any gum, but then she showed up and he told her she couldn't have any Tootsie Rolls.
And yeah, that was life-changing.
And then
I realized I wouldn't be with my candy for 2 years.
Right, for 24 months. And so, you know what? It's funny because those were two things that he told you couldn't have, but then he proceeded to say you couldn't have carrots, and that was like one of your favorite vegetables.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite vegetables. But I can eat steamed carrots. I should be able to eat
Oh
steamed
yeah, you
carrots.
can eat steamed carrots. So
But still, eating them raw and crunchy is like one of the best parts of
yeah,
carrots. It's
say
like
bye-bye
crisp.
to that, honey.
But I'm still gonna eat Tootsie Rolls.
I mean, a girl can try. You just have to brush those braces really, really well.
Really well.
But anyways, yeah, that's the news. That's the big news in today's vlog, is that you're gonna get braces. And truth be told, as we're filming this, she's like a day away from getting the braces
Oh yeah,
on.
like the day after tomorrow I'm getting them.
Yeah. So we're very, very close. You guys stay tuned. You're going to see her with braces. If you guys know a fun fact, Erin and I have both had braces, and I had mine on for 2 years. Well, no, I was told initially mine would be on for 2 years, and then I ended up having them for 4. Yes, I know, crazy. And then I had to have them, they were taken off and everything was fine, but then I think one of my brackets broke and my teeth were shifting again, and I had to get braces on for another either 6 or 8 months. I know. So I basically lived in braces for like 5 years. Hubby had his on, and I think his was about the same time frame, like 24 months as Gabrielle's. But yeah, his retainer has stayed on and has never come off, and I don't know what that doctor did. Maybe he cemented those retainers on for some reason or another. Mine has come off. My permanent retainers have come off about 8 to 10 times.
Whoa, really?
Crazy. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I do plan on vlogging for Vlogmas, y'all, and honestly, the deal will be I will fix my face every day. I'm gonna get dolled up and vlog. It's the mission, and I'm trying to work towards it. But I do want to do Vlogmas, and I want to vlog every day in December, at least up until the 25th. So stay tuned for that, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've had braces, or if you've undergone that process of like getting your kids in braces. Braces are so much more common now than they were when I was growing up. So every time I look around, I see someone else's child in braces. So it's not even like now it's like the thing. So yeah, go ahead and leave that in the comment section, as well as don't forget to like today's video, share it if you can. And until next time, guys, much love. Bye, y'all.